Hi everyone, welcome to my presentation for ECE 2004 Assessment 2. My question is, why is it important to incorporate play work and loose parts into the early childhood education settings? Firstly, I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the lands I'm joining you from, the Wurundjeri people, along with the traditional owners of the various lands on which you all join us from today. I pay my respects to their elders, both past and present. So, why is this question important to me? It is important because during the play work pop-up placement, I couldn't stop thinking of how I could bring those concepts of play work and loose parts play into the service. The most important lesson I learned from the play work experience was the importance of stepping back and letting children direct their own learning without any adults' interruptions. And this doesn't happen often in the early childhood education settings because educators interrupt children's play whenever they think it's uncomfortable to watch. Children came up with hundreds of creative ideas while playing with loose parts at the play work pop-up, and it was amazing to watch. I thought I must try this with the children at the kindergarten I work at. How does this relate to my emerging teaching practice? I believe that children are born ready to learn as capable learners. According to Malaguti, the image of child is described as the rich child born with 100 languages. By incorporating the concepts of play work and loose parts play into the service, I can support children to explore freely in the learning environment and express their ideas in multiple ways with their 100 languages. Children are more likely to direct their own learning once educators step back and stop interrupting children's play. What implications does my question have in relation to working with children? In my role as an educator in a kindergarten, I've realized myself caring too much about rules and boundaries when working with children. Interestingly, I've come to realize that the more I try to control over children's actions, the more challenging they become. However, the concept of play work is giving children freedom. I believe that by incorporating principles of play work and introducing loose parts into our educational service, children will thrive. Children need to be in control of the content and intent of their play as the play work principles. One of the benefits of loose parts is their innate capacity to combat boredom. Unlike plastic toys that have predefined purposes, loose parts offer children the freedom to experiment and invent their own unique ways of playing. How does this question tie to place? The integration of loose parts, particularly those sourced from nature, provides a valuable opportunity to connect children with indigenous perspectives. Involving children in the collection and use of these natural resources can serve as a gateway to imparting knowledge about the traditional owners of the land, the significance of the elements found within, and the rich history that resides on the land. How does this question relate to my image of the child? Here are some images of the children. I believe children are capable and powerful with full of potential. Here are my references. And thank you so much for listening. Bye.